Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mel7 Gaming, and we're back with a new game. This one's called Circus Electrique. I'd never heard of it before this morning. I saw a couple videos online about it, and it's essentially Darkest Dungeon, except, instead of a dungeon of depravity and horror, we have London. Which one is more scary? I leave up to you. And we, instead of building our village, we're building a circus. So it's got a little slapstick, it's got a little steampunk. I do love me some steampunk. And it's got a circus. So let's go ahead and give it a try, and we'll see how it works. We will continue. We're gonna go with a new game. We've got some great scenes. I'm waiting for that little deal. I don't have a game capture, I have a display capture set up right now. And of course, I've just fired up the computer, so all the new stuff that has to hit is giving us updates there. That looks good. I just wanted a nice clean one in case I want to get a screenshot of it later. You know what I'm saying? We got to think of thumbnails, although I did get the art book, so maybe we'll build some thumbnails out of that. Oh, wait. We've got a few different ones. I'm probably just going to go artist on this one. I think we know enough about this type of game that we probably don't need to go easy. So let's go kind of the middle one. Less rewards for battle, circus shows and exploration, negative state of minds triggered more often, enemies have normal damage and dodge values. Okay. Again, this is going to be like Darkest Dungeon. Well, hold on, let's see if there's a cutscene here. So think positional battle, mental, physical effects, that sort of thing.
I promised myself I would never see him again. 10 years is far too soon. After what he did. Yet here I am, reporting on the least important story for tomorrow's paper. The grand reopening of his Circus Electrique. He hasn't lost his charisma. I'll give him that.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, members of staff.
Always giving them something new, something bigger.
I give you the pillar of fire.
Something more dangerous.
In Light
I've seen these two before. That's their happy face. Maybe they'll arrest Uncle. That'd be a story I could get behind. What are they doing?
Die!
What?
Die! Die!
Then I hear him.
Gruck! Bolthy! Save my niece! Want this?
All right, first fight here.
Bring these bothersome puppies to
Token opponent, battle skills. Each character uses one skill every turn. So initially I thought, I think I read some like 15 classes. And it looked like so if you remember Darkest Dungeon, you get a certain amount of skills, and then you have to choose which, say, 4 of the 6 you want or whatever, right? This one, they've got 6, and I figured they'd all be the same, but I noticed while watching Christopher Odd maybe play, that he had a couple of clowns that had different positional preferences, which probably means they have different sets of skills. So class doesn't necessarily mean you have the exact same skills. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as we go. Overcome your opponent battle skills. Yeah, we can use one skill each turn. So you can see they're tutorializing us, so we can only get the one right here. So we got a ball throw. Now, each of these characters has both a... they have health. That's the red bar. Blue is their kind of morale. There's a word for it. Devotion is what they call it in this game. And I'm not quite sure what the bottom one is off the top of my head. You see he's got 36 health and 15% devotion. The other one is 19% devotion, 36. So this one has a little bit less. I think we can right click on them and it's going to give us a card on them as well. So you can see he's got a couple of attacks. It's Electro Baton, 4 to 8 damage. He wants to be in these front 3, and it can go after anybody in the front 2. Whereas this one, I think I'm reading this wrong. He needs to be in the front 2, and he can attack any of these here. This one, if he's in any place except the front one, he can roll forward, and it's going to attack whoever's in front. I think that's the way it works. And then, see, they're red here. So, I think these colors are reversed. That's my opinion. I don't know for sure. So that's this Bobby, and you can see here 36, and there's this 15% devotion, max health, base damage, all that sort of stuff. Two Bobbies are the same. This one actually gets a bonus to precision, interestingly enough. This one doesn't. No. This one also has electro baton and ramp, so no difference there. So we've got the ball here. Oh, that just says that's who we're attacking with it, or that's who it's going to hit. So some of these will be area of effect or attack more than one person at a time. So that's just telling us there. So we are going to deal some physical damage, decrease the devotion, and there's a chance it'll move the target to the last slot. Well, they've only got 2 slots, so I don't think it matters. Oh, this one looks like he's just got a promotion, right? I was just trying to click on him just to look at him, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. They're very similar stat-wise. Okay. Oh, but we did a defend, whatever that means. Certain skills can be used in certain positions, okay, and specific target slots is, again, kind of that darkest dungeon, or, even, we refer to it for that, but, I go back to Final Fantasy VII. That was, one of those formative games in my life. And you've got your people lined up in similar orders, and again, they have positional attacks, so will attack various things. So, depending on your background, you could go back to your kind of your JRPG style positional combat than your darkest dungeon. You manually move teammates forward or back during there. Yep. Balthazar's skill called Front Blow would be useful here. Well, it's the only one you let me use, so, however, Front Blow is only available from the first position where Grok is. So move him to the front, move forward for the front to use it next turn. Okay, so again, we can either move or attack. So we're going to slide him up. There we go. Turn 2. All right, Grok can, not only can Grok use ball throw in any position, it's also effective against all enemies wherever they're placed. Yeah. So this is us versus them. The other is them versus us. Is that right? Is that how I looked at that before? Yeah, okay. That's... No, I still think it's backwards. I think that's the idea. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it moves him to the front. Right, so that means he has to be somewhere other than the front to move forward. Yeah. I think they've got those reversed. Well, we've already hit him once. Let's just keep throwing stuff at him. Defend. All right. I should be doing this with headphones on because I'm sure this sound's going into mic. I apologize.
Now, show me that.
I'm not very well organized this morning. This was not my original plan for the day. My original plan was to, I don't know, get drunk and stay out of the heat. Something along those lines. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, so now it's Balthazar's. He's got his big front blow. And you can see it does 31 to 38 damage. Plus 5 to 7. So you've got 36. So decent chance we can kill you in one blow, or certainty that we can kill you. You're down to 8. His attack will kill him though. So let's roll the dice and go here. There we go. And then hopefully Grok can each character acts once their turn in order determined by their initiative attribute. So can we right click on him? So so there's our initiative 5. Our protection is 10. Maybe that's a 10% chance to defend? Or does this take out 10% of damage that we take? And this defense maybe is that chance that we defend against an action. I don't know yet. We have a 5% dodge as well. Extra precision to hit stuff. Okay. This bonus might be due to devotion level. Hard to say at the moment, but possible. And now we'll just we'll throw the ball at him. Whoops. Left click. There we go. Now, I don't know why we're attacking with this when she has a giant steampunk lion. Like, why the lion isn't killing these guys, I don't know. Alright, but we got some XP and we got some resources. So our circus got a little bit of fame, we got some meat, and we got some money.
A rather eventful reunion after 10 years, was it not, Denise?
Have to click, sorry, I'm taking a drink of my Dr. Pepper there.
Saving lives isn't really your style, Uncle. But thank you.
We hold a grudge, don't we?
I see your mother's lion remains as spirited as ever.
Yes, and just as blind. No
Ah,
thanks to
that's
you.
why. Well, only in one eye.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some facts to gather.
Ah, for your circus story. Of course.
I would say more about the raging bobbies, but that's just me.
Dear God, no! I need to understand what the hell just happened here. That's the new story.
Come, let's find Dr. Mabry. He hid once this maddening took hold, but...
But he's a brilliant man, with brilliant thoughts.
One way to say it?
Unlike certain present company.
I'll not have you speak of Grok in that way. Or growl, as it were.
Good deflection. Alright, some skills ignore enemy defense. Alright, so defense
Where is Dr.
may or may
Mabry?
not help.
We've looked everywhere.
Not quite everywhere.
Alright, circus upgrade. The train is unlocked. Fire blower performers may appear in the train to be recruited. Okay, I think anybody could appear at the train to be recruited. That's kind of the idea. Recruit performers aboard the train. Okay, so let's go here.
No Dr. Mabry in here, but I do believe I spot some new talent.
Nice. So it's going to cost us 10, which we conveniently enough just got. Perfect.
Crazed Bobby, coming right for us.
Oh, get another fight.
Tell me, Bertha the fire blower, you any good in a fight?
A fight, sir?
Oh, he brought a mime.
Some skills still ignore defense, apparently. This does let you beat up on mimes if you have a mime thing. Although if you're anti-clown, I guess it kind of balances out, right? Devotion largely determines the character's effectiveness in battle. I don't know, it's London, so should it be mimes? I mean, there's mimes, but what about the... I think we should be able to go after Morris dancers. Why are Morris dancers not crazed? That's rude. Morris dancers never did anything to bother anyone, but neither did mimes, so, I mean, fair enough. Devotion largely determines the character's effectiveness in battle. Okay. Higher devotion bars may lead to higher damage and chance to hit. Okay, so my guess might have been right on that. So you can see her devotion right now is at 40%. It looks like everybody's devotion is at 40% at the moment. All right, so she gets to go first. She has this. She can do it from any of the front three, and it links. So I'm assuming that means it hits everybody. So we'll just throw it, and it only shows that bar lighting up, but I think it's going to hit everybody. It does show damage to everybody.
Yes, yes. Her very name puts the breath in fire breathing.
Okay. Use certain skills within battle can instantly increase or decrease devotion of targets. Okay. So this one is going to boost our precision and boost our devotion by 15%, which in theory can get us, again, those bonuses. And I guess we just click it here and it gets everybody.
Fine trumpeting, Grok. Everyone's increased devotion inspires us all.
Nice. All right, missed with the electro baton. All right, devotion may have two different values. The base value constantly affects the character's effectiveness, while the temporary value only lasts a few rounds. Okay, so we have whatever kind of your long-term devotion is, and then short-term buffs and negatives, depending on what's happening. Easy enough. So we can see here the dark blues are normal, and we've got an extra 15%, which will last for, say, a turn or two. All right, so This one, Spine Breaker, deals damage with, it has a penalty to hit. But a 30% chance to remove all positive effects on the target, I guess? So if we go here, we have an 82% to hit. 77% chance to hit. Let's go here. And we missed, and he resisted the effect. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to be like XCOM or even like Darkest Dungeon, where we're going to have an 85% chance that misses, 5 out of every 6, right? But it doesn't, the odds are perfect. That's just your own, whatever the word it is. You're just seeing the misses, they say, like your own performers reducing opponents' devotion may lower their effectiveness. If it drops to 0, they flip. That mime over there doesn't seem to be too devoted. All right, use Fire Throw to chase him out of battle. All right, and yeah, we can see he has a 10%. Well, his is only 15. So Fire Throw is going to do damage and 10%. And away he runs.
Worth all 10 shillings for sure.
Yeah, I would say
Maybe
so.
11.
No, just 10.
All right, trumpet boost. No, let's see. He heals 20, and it increases his drop. Oh, I don't think anybody needs healing per se, so I think we're just going to throw this. It decreases his devotion by 5, and is going to do a little bit more damage. It should get him down to 10, so in theory she could get rid of him next turn if he's still around. We defended that. All right. 31 to 38. Plus 5 to 7. I don't know if that includes the 5 to 7 or not. Probably not. Nope, it didn't. All right, everybody gets 2 XP. We got some meat, we got some tools, and we got some more fame. It's only giving us tooltips that we already had explained to
Is
us.
this fighting normal for you, Ringmaster?
Only very recently.
You just endangered this poor girl's life.
Bertha, are you hurt?
A scratch or two.
Nothing a night in the sleeping cart won't heal.
I don't think she got hurt at all, but okay. Sleeping cart is unlocked. Okay, so that's our clinic, I guess. All right, injured performers can relax in sleeping cart, but they cannot participate in anything else in the meantime. Yeah, I mean, she was fine. I think Balthazar's the one that got hurt. Visit the sleeping cart. All right.
Must recover.
Yvonne, so lovely to see you. Banged up as you may be from surviving out there, perhaps the sleeping cart should be yours for the evening.
Yeah, I think that... See, her health is actually down. So we can... Do we just drag her up? There we go. Takes time to heal. Let her rest in the sleeping car until tomorrow. And she's an escape artist, I think?
Oh, and here comes Dr. Mabry.
Wonder where he was hiding.
Help! 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 Save me from these relentless brigands!
More of these fop doodles? Oh, bugger.
Fop doodles. Good word. Setting up different circus shows every time will keep their novelty high, so you don't want to keep doing the same circus acts over and over again. Okay. Devotion can increase some skills' damage chance hit, does not affect every skill. Skills affected by devotion are highlighted with an electric effect around their icons. Positive or negative effect of devotion is highlighted in parentheses in each skill. Okay, we saw that. So if you have positive, you probably want to be using those, but if you have if your devotion's lower, you probably just want to go with your base attacks. And I think we just shoot everybody, right? Okay, devotion's 23 and 20. Yeah, I think we just flame breath everybody. Now again, their devotion's low enough. We might have been better off doing 10 off somebody else. I don't think there's any point in moving them. They have the same attacks. So I think... Now, Taunt will move him forward 2, but then he's not going to get his attack. So I think I'm going to do the trumpet boost. We'll get ourselves the little temporary buff there. Ouch. Missed that time though. Okay. All right. So now this one does big damage, but they don't have that much health. So there's no point in doing it. So let's just hit them normal. Another flame breath. And we'll just throw the ball at him. There we go. Victory is ours. A little more XP, a little bit more food, a little bit more money, a little bit more fame. Use the guard action to make performers defend themselves until you can restore the... Oh, okay. 1 day since the maddening. We've got a little bit of fame. I assume that's what it is, and that will... I'm guessing this is our circus level, and as our fame goes up, we'll level it up. Days after battle... All right. That's all the stuff we've got from our fights, at least from the most recent set. Yvonne's in the tent. Everybody else was in combat. I think that's what that means. They were in the party. So 7 XP minus food. He's lost 1 health, got a bunch of XP minus a food. She's got a little bit more permanent devotion and some XP. And she's healing up and getting some more devotion. Okay. New performers join Circus Electrique. Yvonne. Okay. Effects from buildings are realized the following day. Yvonne was healed after night and sleepy cars ready to join the exploration team.
You want my opinion on this, don't you, Amelia?
The pillar of power you designed was lit. Exactly then, everything around us went to hell.
You should see what happened to the London Bridge.
The London Bridge? Has it fallen down, my fair Mabry?
Or worse, it disappeared. My drones confirm it. Vanished.
Vanished? How?
I can get you there to see for yourself with a map. I just need time. May I bring it to you shortly?
So this is going to be our FTL style kind of map to work our way through.
All things come shortly from you, Ollie. Join us at the circus tent when you can. That's where she'll be, with me, watching how I plan my shows.
What? You don't want to recruit more talent at the train first?
A marvelous suggestion, Amy. First the train, then the circus tent.
All right, we've got 30 silver. We need to get 3 more performers. Conveniently enough, we have 3 performers here. So we'll grab Pablo, and obviously we'll be able to unlock this, which I assume will give us more options. And we could spend money to refresh at some point as well, though it's not letting us do it yet. Maria and Caesar. All right. And we have to get to circus level 2 to upgrade it. So very much like Darkest Dungeon in that regard. All right. Escape artist performers may appear in the train to be recruited. Yeah, sir. We've just done that, I think. Oh, so that's just telling us what we've got now, right? So we have the fire, we have escape artists, clown, and okay. I'm there. The circus tent's now unlocked. New circus show draft is available. Okay. So normally on my videos, for those of you that may be new, I generally aim for 25 to 30. I rarely hit it. I'm usually 30 to 40. I'm going to go a little bit longer today. I'm going to aim maybe 45 to an hour, kind of seeing how far we get, because this is the first day I believe the game is out, and you may be looking to decide if you want to buy the game. So I'm going to try to get through most of the tutorial stuff so you can see the mechanics involved and make your own decisions on the game itself. And then I think we'll probably continue to play this for a while. I'd normally, maybe do 4 or 5 for a first look, but I think this one looks interesting enough. Maybe we'll do a long-term one on this one. So that's the plan for today. All right, so let's go to the Circus Tent and set up our first show.
And this is how it's done.
All right, Village Roadshow draft as a first step. You get more drafts later. All right, so these are our shows per se. Oops. The next step is to set for appropriate performers. Each performer has a preferred performance type. That's this little kind of arrowy, up, down, left, right. You'll see it there. And then they have chemistry. The green is who they like. The red is who they don't like. Look here, see which performance type your character performs. Yep, chemistry bar changes. Green icon here performs specific class, red icon the opposite. Yep, okay. So we need to set up our first one. So we've got 3 options for supporting event. We've got 1 option for opening act. So let's start with Pablo. I believe the star means Yvonne can do anyone and be happy with it. Now, he likes fire breathing and dislikes whatever this one is, which we don't have. Do we have a fire breathing support act? We do. And she likes, yeah. Okay, you're there. Can I? Oh, you're in the party, so I can't use you. All right, so we got to use these 3. Oh wait, same idea though. Again, fire breather, and she likes clowns, and she's a support act. So that gives us, that shows we've got chemistry. She likes him, he likes her. Or at least that class, right? So character compatibility is our chemistry bar right here. The more rewards, you're more performances. All right. And then Caesar's the only one left because everybody else is in the attack party. And once again, he likes fire. She doesn't dislike him, so that kind of maxes us out as best we can. So when we're happy with it, we get 2. We don't quite have 3 stars there, but that's okay. We'll hit next. You can distribute the stars you earned in the previous step. Yep. Without exceeding. So I can only go up to 3, essentially. And then we hit announce when we're ready. All right. Since they're busy with the show, selected performers can't be used anything else for the rest of the day. All right. And this also, you can mix and match. See their skills here. You'll get more or less of this based on chemistry, I believe. So we get 17 fun, 12 thrill, 16 laughs, and 20 amazement. Now we're going to take our 2 points. We're going to dump them in here. This is audience versus entertainment versus complexity. I think this one, and it's going to show us what we're going to get here. So we're going to get some money. We're going to get potentially some gifts, and this is what it's guessing we're going to get. This one, I believe, is maybe more fame and gifts. And then this one, I think, is XP. I think we'll see it later, but that's my guess for now. So we'll set up the show. We'll say, hey, this is what we got going on tonight.
Nothing better to do today, right?
There we go.
What a
You
waste.
love
Oops.
it.
What a waste of time. You love it. Sorry. I think that's fireworks in the background from the show.
Die!
Wait, what was that?
Die! Die!
Man, I tell you,
Even
London clearly
more
has plenty of
bloodthirsty
bobbies.
vicious.
Make the enemies flee from the battle by lowering their devotion. I wonder if Sid Vicious would be happy to know that we're calling the cops after him. Probably not. The irony. All right, we can do a fire throw. So decrease devotion by 10. He's got devotion of 10, so I think we do that. So yeah, let's go there. Let's get rid of the mime. He runs away. Perfect. All right. Ouch. What did it say she is? A posh woman. Okay. Let's take a look at her. We haven't seen her yet. Max health, base damage, precision. She's got no dodge, no defense, and no protection. Okay, so no, she's just a glass cannon. It's just offense. But she has an umbrella attack, and she's got this umbrella thrust. Okay. Deals damage, moves back 2, increases her devotion. Okay. So she ends up in the front. She can do this to get to the back. Yeah. Okay. Do we... 36, 33... Again, I don't think we need any healing. I'm going to go for the trumpet boost again. This is something I didn't do a good job with in Darkest Dungeon, kind of managing kind of the mental aspect of things. I think early on in the fight here especially, it makes sense to just try to get as much out of this as we can. We got our defense off. All right, what does Yvonne have? An electric attack is what it's going to give us. Okay, so 70% chance to remove stun from all allies. If we are, none of us are. So it's just going to be a low damage attack for us right now. Okay. Are these ones that require she be in a different spot? Oh, yeah, they are. Look. So this one, interesting enough, it's not letting us do it. But she should be able to because she's in the right slot. This one is only the front 2 slots. This one's the middle 2 slots. This one's any of them, but it does damage to all. So no. Between that and the fire breath, we can hit a lot of people. Use show off to increase damage and reduce all incoming damage. With all the effective trumpet boost wears off after a short time. Increases your devotion. Now I don't think it does permanently. I think it's just for the fight. But I could be wrong on that. So this one is only for a turn, I think, right? This one is for the entire fight. And interestingly enough, oh, there it goes. It scrolls down. Lasts until end of battle. Yeah. So we'll do a show off.
Yes, and that, boys and girls, is why he's so often the main event.
All right. All active status effects enacted by show off, whether positive or negative skills can affect. Okay. Still talking about him. So we can look here. She's got this cool fire ring attack that I like. So you throw it and then it puts a trap down that continues to do damage. If it kills person, the next person that slides into it does it. So, it'd be great to throw maybe up here. I guess that's as close. Yeah, that one has to be the middle 2. And we have fire whip. 19 to 22 damage. +4. I think we can kill her with this one. There we go. All right, the clown. Don't you dare. Enters a stance until the next and retaliates moving enemies. Oh, so if somebody moves. So we could go into this and then maybe use, like she has that ability that moves everybody forward one, her and the other person. So you could do this and then do some abilities that do that and kind of chain some stuff together. He's down to 25 damage. We might be able to get him here. All right, we're going to do 22 to 28. Oh, it does the math for us when we mouse over here. Oh, he raged. He's got what, 1 health left, of course? Because that's how it works, right? Yeah, 1 health. We're getting all the standard, high percent hit that always misses. Although we haven't seen too much of that. Leaving people on 1. Grand opening. There we go. We got a win. We got 3 XP, 90 silver, 16 meat. Skill upgrade. Because we can upgrade our attack skills, just like we can in Darkest Dungeon, and 10 more faith. Damage attribute determines the damage your characters deal to enemies. Different skills modify damage in different ways. Okay. There we go. We're halfway there. We got a transformer, a sparkler, and distilled water. They did get some XP for partaking in the circus act. In fact, they got more than we got for taking in the combat. Excuse me. Got something in my throat. My allergies have been kind of acting up a little bit today. I guess all the heat probably has kind of given us an extra bloom here for the year. Cooled some flowers into thinking it's the height of summer again. I guess to be fair, it's September. We're not far from the height of summer. One of your characters is ready to level up. Okay. Oh, just select him. There we go. When characters level up, several of their attributes increase. Okay, for each level up, characters can distribute 10 points for each to increase their circus act values. Okay. And again, that's our awe, humor, whatever that we saw with when we were setting up the circus. For each level up, yeah, we did that. High circus act values are essential for more complex shows. Okay. So let's go ahead and level up. Let's see what we get. There we go. We got 187 health. I guess this is how much XP he's going to need for the next level. And now that's his base devotion. So let's go ahead and upgrade our skills. So obviously, amazement and thrill are his 2 kind of big ones. I think auto, it says it does it randomly, I think. See, look, are you sure you want it? So no, we're going to do these ourselves. We'll apply them. Current maximum value is whoops, there. Oh, I have to click them first and then apply. So I think it makes sense to kind of bring up our base stats, right? Because those are, you know, so if you're up to 9, maybe can we get those both to 10? And then, I don't know, we'll throw 1 into fun. Something like that. Because we're going to want the classes that can have those stats high, we're going to need those high for whatever those specific circus acts are, right? So I think we'll go there. All right, skills can be upgraded to the character's level. Okay. Use skill upgrades to strengthen your skills. All right. So we've got 5 of these skill upgrades, and then they're going to take some other item. So whether it be tools or whatever else up here, I think. So we need to upgrade 1 of his skills. So I've got 5 now. So the question is, do we dump them all on him, or do we wait and get these other people skilled up as well? Nobody else looks like they're particularly close to a level. So I think I'm just going to dump them on him, honestly. Yeah, I mean, nobody else, if this is their XP bar, Bertha's a little bit closer, maybe than Grok, but I think we just do him here. All right, so we've got front blow. If we level it up, we're going to get essentially 2 damage added on. If we go spine breaker, again, 2 to 3 damage. We're going to lower the precision penalty a tiny bit. These both require whatever this is. Boomerang. This one's going to require tools. Just an additional on the max side of things. And it does water damage. So water and electrical damage and fire damage, I think, are our 3 so far I've seen in various things. And those are going to be affected by environmental effects such as weather. So this one does electrical damage. So we're going to get a 2 to 2 essentially across. And this is one he uses if he's in the back. I don't know that we're going to have him in the back very often, so I'm not sure that's a big deal. Devotion attack, though, increases devotion by 5%. 70% chance to reduce dodge. I think this is for all the attackers, like whoever we've attacked. So increases our devotion, or decreases devotion. So everybody gets a 5% decrease. It lowers their dodge, potentially, and his devotion goes up. So it's essentially a party debuff for the other side. Yeah, it hits everybody. I like that. Let's go ahead and upgrade that one. Let's go here. We did do the show off. So this is going to get him 2% more damage buff. That's going to take 1 food. And I think I'm going to do this one. Because this is just our base one, right? So just 2 more damage across the board. Boomerang. Again, this is one we'd use if we're in the back, right? We throw in stuff. I mean, I guess we could go with this one. Let's just hang on to the other 2 for now. And we'll see what we want to do later. I think that'll be fine. We'll see kind of how many... I don't know how many of these we're going to get, right? So this might be kind of it for a while. I think that's it. Let's go back.
Amelia, I have this for you. For answers.
Answers. Good.
A map?
It'll get you to the Vanished Bridge, through all the dangers.
Just how dangerous are these dangers, Dr. Mabry?
Very. But you see, that's the beauty of this map. I have drones. I have the police radio. I know what's out there.
Such as?
Abandoned boxes left behind by evacuees. Wanton violence. A bunch of who knows what.
How specific?
This map will keep you safe. Safer, anyway.
Then I shall put it to good use. Thank you, Dr. Mabry.
All right, too much information. You can press that little help button there, and that will get you back to what you need to get to. All right. So embark for the streets of London. I don't think we don't have any fatigued. I might check here, see if we can get another performer. Let me... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna grab Frank. I'm gonna grab Frank. We got 2 fire breathers. My thinking is Frank can fill all skills, any act. So if we put him down here, that gives us a little bit more flexibility in how we build our circus shows. That's my thinking. Let's go ahead and recruit him. And we could refresh for 2 if we wanted to. But I'm fine with that. It gives us, we're kind of a high clown ratio, but it is what it is. We've only got the 8 slots. So let's embark on the streets of London. Okay, how do we do... Here we go. Embark. That would make sense.
Not so fast, young lady.
The story's out there, Uncle. So I'm going out there.
Yes, of course you are, but not without some help.
I do like the voice acting.
Help? From whom? Your second-rate performers who aren't good enough for the premiere?
That's really harsh.
A rather negative spin, and only mostly inaccurate.
Considering she hasn't fought any of them yet, and they've done all of it, I think it's horribly inaccurate.
They're a devoted bunch.
Well, maybe
They'll
accurate,
fight
but
like
not
old
fair.
boots for you. Your safety matters, Amy.
You're offering safety? You?
Amy, your mother's accident. I know you'll never forgive me, but...
Goodbye, Uncle. Good luck with the show. I
All
guess
right.
I'm stuck with the 4 of you. But what
Assemble a
order
team up to
suits
4
you best?
performers. Consider their slot performances you place them. Build your exploration team from available characters by dragging or right-clicking on them. All right, so we got 2 things to think about here. And unfortunately, I don't think it shows what their performance is here in the battle. So normally I think we're going to set up our circus and then we'll run out here. This one time it does it opposite. So I think what we'll do is we'll stick with our initial group here, our first 4 that we've been running with. We'll leave these 4 back for the moment. Hopefully Frank fills in the gaps, because I honestly don't remember what they each have as far as roles. But Frank should fill in the holes if we need to. So let's go ahead. We've got Balthazar there. She's fine anywhere. Bertha wants to be in the back. Whoops, that works. But okay, so Grok can only be the first 2. So we'll put him there because we got somebody there. Bertha doesn't care if she's all the way in the back. We'll throw her there. And Yvonne is good anywhere. So I think that'll be fine.
Boxes, wanton violence, a bunch of who knows what.
Good impression there. Each map is made of nodes. Yeah, we've seen this type of thing before. Select this node to move forward. All right, so this is our... We zoom out a ways. You can see we can kind of run this way to get there, or we can run this primary one. So, we got a lot of boxes here we could pick up pretty easy. So we go box, fight, box. Mystery box, fight. Uncle Randy, fight, box. And then we could either go fight mystery or fight loot, both of which will lead into circus enthusiast madding. It looks like 6 one, half dozen the other. Now some of these, they show weather. So it looks like these are all going to be sunny fights. I don't see any rain on any of them, which could help some of our abilities. Oh, so I don't think it matters. We're just going to go here first anyway. Loot crate. All right, we got some meat, some gold, some distilled water, and a bottle. Okay. There's crafting.
Whichever way we choose,
I haven't
we're
seen it
sticking
yet,
to
but
no need to further endanger ourselves.
I think we'll probably go left. All right, and we'll head forward. Oh, tonight's circus show is going to set itself up. Are you sure we want to continue our journey? All right, so let's show settings. So let's go settings. So we've just got the one so far, so we'll click it. It does look like... Now, we could just go with what we had, right? So we had this. We have Maria. We've got Caesar. We can roll through there. We also have Frank. Frank happens to like strongmen. So we could run him up here and kind of flip that. So he likes him, but he doesn't like clowns. So that one doesn't work as well for us, and potentially could lower things. So I think we'll just stick with Maria for now. That's our. It doesn't really seem to matter. We get 2 stars here in our chemistry regardless. So we'll just kind of hit next. So another one here we'll learn soon about devotion. All right, we'll put our points in here because it's all we got at the moment. It's gonna get us some money, a little bit of that. I'll hit announce.
You got nothing better to do today, right?
All right, and we jump into our next fight. Some skills can neutralize the dazed effect, probably, on your characters.
Some skills require no exertion.
All right, 1 class skill for each class exerts a continuous passive effect throughout the battle. Certain performers may have an additional random passive skill below the one assigned to their class. Okay. So, passive skills are displayed next to the character's active skills. So in our case, when Bertha is standing on, she ended up with 2. On slot 3-4, she gains immunity against taunt effects. Okay, and she's immune to fire damage. All right, it doesn't really. So let's see what we got. You have low devotion, 15. Everybody else is fairly high. We got a lot of health. I think so we could do like, oh, because she's here, she doesn't get that. We might move her forward 1. We'll have to see what effects she has. Do we have anything to use in the back? This purging fire buff. Okay, so that hits everybody and does a little bit of damage. So I might want to swap those 2, because I think I would prefer to have this attack to this attack, or to this support ability. That decreases devotion by 10. What was his? 15%? I think I can do 15 elsewhere. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the fire ring here. Then we'll see if we can get him to run away and pull other people into the fire. That's my... Oh, that wasn't very nice. But he gets cheerful. So cheerful randomly boosts somebody else's, right? He gets devotion when he enters a stance. And he automatically heals a hue health through a random helmet. All right, so... we get devotion for entering a stance. Our stance, this is the one for moving, retaliates moving enemies. I wonder, should we try that? I'm looking for something. So that decreases devotion by 5. I'm going to try the stance, just because why not? Gave him the finger. It's not quite the same finger, but that's okay. All right. So now let's see if we can do some devotion. So that would get rid of him, pull these 2 forward, and maybe trigger that, right? So do we have reduces devotion? On you? See if this does what I think it should do. So he's fled. He moves forward and ignites. All right, so it doesn't trigger on them just moving forward because somebody leaves. They actually have to use an ability to move forward. Okay, well that's good to know. She's got 63 health, 60 health, 66 health. He is going to get burned this next time. So maybe we go for the big hit. Actually, that might be enough to just kill him, period. 54 to 66. 39 to 51. So let's go for him. Got him. Slide him in. Get a little bit more damage out of it. That's worked well for us. Oh, that's a big hit. Ouch. We might have to do a heal on him. Turn 2. All right. Fire Whip, 19 to 22. Their devotion is reasonably high. I'll just do this. Oh, invalid. It has to be front? That's fine. There we go. Oh, she tried to move back, maybe.
Don't it make you smile?
So we did get something out of it. Cool. Okay. Now he could use a heal on himself. Nice. 8 to 10, 10 to 12, chance to stun. It would bring her devotion down to 11, which we could potentially get rid of elsewhere, but I think we just go for the stun on the mime.
From our belt to your hands.
And we got it. Nice. That one potentially kills him. Oh, it should get her. 27 to 37. She's got 24 left. Assuming we hit. Rage. I guess he gets rage when he's down to the last one, maybe? But he was stunned. Right? So now we can, I guess just fire attack. I do really like the artwork. I was listening to Christopher Odd, and he was saying he thought there was kind of a disconnect between kind of the characters, the backgrounds, and the sound effects. I don't think so. I think it all works pretty well together. But I guess it's just kind of what works for you and what doesn't. Whether the kind of quasi-whimsical within kind of a darker setting, whether the whimsical for the storyline works for you or not. And I think it does. I'm fine with it. It just adds a little character to it. All right. You have 11 health left. So I think we just
Here, catch!
do 10 damage, of course. Yeah, that's what we do when they have 11 health left. Sure.
Electric.
There we go. And I want to swap those two at some point. All right, we got some meat, some money, some more upgrades, and some more circus fame. All right. Thoughtful use of items in battles. Well, we don't have any items in battles yet. All right.
Ah, yes. Fine journalism, this.
Each day, the newspaper summarizes the most important events. Look for articles about recent events. Last night's show and commercial stats, circus plus 2 surprise. All right. So deadly riots as circus returns to business. Total mayhem was unleashed upon the streets a few days ago as droves of Londoners Shut up! As droves of Londoners suddenly turned on one another. No one knows what inspired the violence, nor can anyone be sure when it will end. All Londoners are advised to stay indoors until further notice. No word on the number of deaths at press time, but it is believed that as many as 20 innocent lives were ended during the chaos, with dozens more injured. A truly tragic day for London, with no clear reason behind what happened. The attacks coincided with Randolph the Ringmaster's debut of Dr. Mabry's prodigious pillar of power, a publicity stunt. That's a lot of P's. They really want to test that pop filters on everybody's, right? Publicity stunt dedicated to celebrating the return of his popular Circus Electrique, which ceased operation 10 years ago after the accidental death of a performer. A voice reporter, voice I assume is the newspaper, there to cover the event sends word that bands of bobbies, that he banned of bobbies that patrolled the area on steam-issued steam wheels integrated some of the most violent attacks. A surprise assault from law enforcement overshadowed our event. Most definitely, said Masters, they sadly passed away after our brave performers defended everyone. My heart aches for the officers' families who very likely now lack the proper funds to see our great show. The voice will have a full report of Circus Electrique's grand opening after the madness has subsided. All right. How do we... There we go. All right. That was our show. We didn't get any XP out of that, but we did get a little bit of devotion, and we got a transformer, craft a sparkler, and some distilled water. Okay. Try some new things. Stumbles yet entertains. Okay. Meet the magnificent Arachnis. Nice. Financial news. That's what we picked up in the last day. Some areas of London. Clearing of vicious presence. All right. Oh yeah. That's everybody we've killed this turn. All right. End of our day. This is how we've done. We're up to 35. We've got a total about 5 XP for everybody. We've eaten some food. We've got some items. Nobody has leveled up. Bertha and Grok are getting close. New circus draft available. Circus show. Okay, so this is the actual Set up to show in the circus tent. So this will be the actual. So in the past, we've done this one. New draft is available. When choosing a draft for evening, show several things to consider. Number of slots indicates how many performers are needed. 3. The stars show the potential maximum revenue, audience satisfaction, performance. This one, well, I guess we'll find out here in a second. So it looks like we can put points in audience or complexity. Novelty. Performing the same program in a row leads to boredom. New novelty hinders its potential, its maximum potential. Losing a battle doubles the current show's novelty. All right, so don't lose a fight. All right, and we'd see this one's still max, but because we've done this one a couple times, its novelty's low. So we're going to do this one. Sometimes it's worth switching characters between circus shows. Yvonne's preferred slot is any, so she's comfortable with any. Well, that's why we picked up another somebody else. Higher devotion the selected performers have, the more successful their show will be. Total devotion is shown on the devotion board. These stars are the same way the chemistry bar does. Okay. So in this case, we need a blue, a green, and an orange. We don't have a green. So you go here. Unfortunately, you don't like clowns, and both of my spots there would be clown spots. So what if... What if we put people in the wrong spot? Right, so if we go... Oh, wait, so hold on. We're blue, we're orange, and then Frank can go here, right? So we could get everything here. But you can see we get bad chemistry, right? So our chemistry, we got 1. I don't know that we can get more, to be honest. And then our devotion goes to here. So let's now experiment a little bit. Let's put people in the wrong slots, not in their preferred spots, but in an area where they will be happier. So if we go Maria up here, now all of a sudden, we're okay. Doesn't really change much. We still get 1 star. We get 2 stars. What if we swap here and we go Frank here? Again, I don't think it matters. Yeah, we got 1, we get 2. I guess that's as good as it's going to get. All right, by increasing audience stars, you can earn more revenue and increase your chances of receiving gifts. Entertainment yields more circus fame and increases chance of reading gifts. Yeah, so one is money and gifts, the other's fame and gifts, and then this one is XP. So I was right. When predictions, you get accurate feedback on the stars. Here. All right, so we could work on XP. I think we've got enough money for the moment, so I'm going to put 2 points into XP and see how that does. They're going to get an additional 5 to 6 XP. I think that'll be fine, and we'll go ahead and announce.
It's the talk of the town.
And this is going to be kind of our normal rotation, right? Here we go, daily routine. Between 2 battles with the Vicious, you will set up a new circus show to grow your reputation, assign performers to circus buildings, to ensure no one gets bored, explore the city, and prepare the next day for a clash with the Vicious. All the while, we'll be leveling things up. We'll be leveling buildings up. And I assume we're going to be able to build new buildings. I assume all these things we see scattered through here will become additional items that we can build as we go. I don't think anybody needs resting. I'm going to end this episode right here. So, if Circus Electrique is something that interests you, I believe it's available kind of anywhere you buy your games. Steam, Epic. I'm not sure where else. Maybe GOG. Who knows? But it's definitely out there. So I got this one on Steam because I'm wondering if this is going to be something we're going to be able to mod later in the future. And for better or for worse, whether you prefer Steam or Epic, the Steam Workshop's still better than the Epic Workshop. So that's kind of where I went with this one. But, your own, don't let my buying preference affect yours. And so that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Circus Electrique. Until then, we'll see you. Cheers.